Hey there, farming fans, welcome back to SwitchTop. If you love planting crops, raising animals, and building up your own little slice of paradise, then you're in for a treat today. We're counting down the top 15 best farming games on Nintendo Switch. These games will have you saying goodbye to the real world as you dive into virtual dirt and digital harvests. Let's dig right in. Garden Life, a cozy simulator. Garden Life is perfect for anyone who wants farming without the pressure. You inherit a small garden space and turn it into your personal paradise. The game focuses purely on gardening, no complex storylines or time limits to stress about. You plant flowers, vegetables, and trees while customizing your garden with decorations and pathways. The mechanics are simple: water your plants, remove weeds, and harvest when ready. What makes this special is how relaxing it feels. The graphics are soft and colorful, and there's no rushing around or complicated systems to learn. You can play at your own pace, creating beautiful garden layouts and watching your plants grow. It's like having a Zen garden in your pocket. The game includes seasonal changes, different plant varieties, and peaceful background music that makes every gardening session feel like meditation. Perfect for unwinding after a long day or when you just want something calm and stress-free. Harvest Moon: The Winds of Anthos back the classic Harvest Moon magic with a fresh twist. You play as a young farmer who discovers the harvest goddess statues have been scattered across the land, causing the seasons to go crazy. Your job is to restore balance by farming, making friends, and finding these magical statues. The farming mechanics include growing crops, raising animals like cows and chickens, and managing your farm's layout. What's cool is the world exploration. You can travel between different areas, each with unique crops and animals. The game has a day-night cycle where you plan your activities, from watering crops in the morning to socializing with villagers in the evening. There are festivals, romance options, and plenty of customization for your farm and character. The graphics have a bright anime-inspired style that makes everything look cheerful and inviting. While it keeps the classic Harvest Moon formula, it adds modern features like easier inventory management and clearer tutorials that help new players jump right in. My Time at Sandrock takes farming to a desert town where you're a builder-farmer hybrid. You arrive in Sandrock to take over a workshop and help the struggling town rebuild. The story follows your efforts to create machines, furniture, and tools while also growing crops in the harsh desert environment. The farming here is unique because you're dealing with sandy soil and limited water, making every crop decision important. You'll grow desert plants, raise animals adapted to the climate, and use special machines to process materials. The game combines farming with crafting, exploration, and relationship building. You can befriend locals, go on adventures in the desert, and even romance certain characters. The combat system lets you fight monsters while exploring ruins for valuable materials. What makes this special is how it mixes traditional farming with industrial crafting. You're not just growing crops, you're building machines that help the whole town. The colorful art style and engaging storyline keep you invested in both your farm and the community around you. Palia offers a unique twist on farming by being a cozy MMO where you farm alongside other real players. You start as a human who has mysteriously returned to the world after your species vanished long ago. The Majiri, a fantasy race, welcome you as you learn about this magical world. The farming system lets you grow crops, cook meals, and decorate your plot of land however you want. What's special is the multiplayer aspect. You can visit other players' farms, trade items, and work together on projects. The game includes fishing, bug catching, hunting, and furniture crafting. There are no combat or stressful elements, just pure cozy gameplay. You can customize your character and house extensively, participate in village events, and build relationships with both NPCs and other players. The graphics are beautiful with a soft, painterly style that makes everything look like a fairy tale. Regular updates add new content, seasonal events, and features. It's perfect for people who want the farming experience but enjoy sharing it with friends and meeting new people in a peaceful, welcoming environment. Roots of Pacha takes you back to the Stone Age, where you help establish the first farming civilization. You play as a member of a primitive tribe, learning to domesticate animals and grow crops for the first time in history. The story follows your clan's journey from nomadic hunters to settled farmers. The farming mechanics are unique because you're discovering agriculture. You'll find wild plants and slowly domesticate them into crops. You can tame animals like mammoths and saber-toothed cats, turning them into livestock. The game includes a clan system where you work with other tribe members to build your settlement, discover new technologies, and explore the prehistoric world. You'll participate in rituals, hunt for food, and craft primitive tools. The pixel art style is gorgeous and gives everything a timeless feel. What makes this special is the sense of progression. You're not just managing a farm, you're literally helping invent farming. The co-op mode lets you play with friends, building your civilization together. It's educational without being boring, showing how our ancestors might have lived while keeping the gameplay fun and engaging. Story of Seasons. Pioneers of Olive Town puts you in charge of revitalizing your grandfather's abandoned farm in a rundown town. The story focuses on bringing life back to Olive Town through farming, friendship, and community projects. You'll clear overgrown land, plant crops, and raise animals while helping local businesses recover. The farming mechanics are detailed. You can customize your farm layout, choose from dozens of crops, and raise various animals from chickens to alpacas. The game includes a maker system where you process raw materials into valuable goods. You can mine for ore, chop wood, and fish in nearby waters. The relationship system lets you befriend villagers and potentially marry one of 10 eligible bachelors or bachelorettes. Festivals and seasonal events keep the calendar interesting, and you can participate in cooking contests, fashion shows, and other activities. The graphics are clean and modern with smooth animations. What makes this entry special is the customization options. You can move buildings, create different farm layouts, and really make the space your own. It's a perfect blend of classic farming gameplay with modern conveniences and features. Rune Factory 5 combines farming with fantasy adventure in the most comprehensive way possible. You play as an amnesiac ranger who joins a peacekeeping organization in the town of Rigbarth. The story involves solving mysteries, fighting monsters, and protecting the town from various threats. The farming system lets you grow crops and raise monsters as livestock. Yes, you can befriend dragons and have them produce items for you. Combat is real-time action where you use weapons and magic to fight through dungeons. You can tame wild monsters, ride them into battle, or have them help with farm work. The crafting system is extensive, letting you create weapons, armor, and farming tools. Romance options include both male and female characters, and you can get married and have children. The game includes fishing, cooking, and festival participation. The 3D graphics are colorful and anime-inspired with detailed character models and animations. What makes this special is how seamlessly it blends farming with RPG elements. You're not just a farmer, you're a hero saving the world between harvests. The monster taming system is unique and adds a fantastical element you won't find in other farming games. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life follows your entire farming career from young adult to old age, making every decision feel meaningful. You inherit a farm and must decide how to live your life, focusing on crops, animals, family, or exploring different paths. The story is unique because it spans decades, showing how your choices affect not just your farm, but your family and the community. The farming mechanics are detailed, with crops that have different seasons and animals that require specific care. You'll get married, have children, and watch them grow up and make their own life choices. The game includes a deep friendship system where relationships develop over real time. You could focus on different aspects like art, music, or science, affecting how your character develops. The aging system means your character's abilities change over time, adding realism to the farming experience. The graphics are beautiful with a warm, nostalgic feeling. What makes this special is the life simulation aspect. You're not just managing a farm, you're living a complete life. The emotional connection connection to your virtual family, and the passage of time creates a unique experience that stays with you long after playing. Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town is a complete remake of the beloved classic that started many people's love for farming games. You inherit your grandfather's farm in the small town of Mineral Town and work to restore it while building relationships with the quirky locals. The story is simple but charming. You're a city person learning to farm while becoming part of a tight-knit community. The farming mechanics are perfectly balanced, with crops that are easy to understand but offer depth through optimization. You can raise cows, chickens, sheep, and other animals while growing seasonal crops. The mining system lets you dig for valuable gems and materials. The relationship system includes marriage candidates and friendship levels with every villager. Festivals happen throughout the year, giving you goals and community events to participate in. The graphics are updated from the original but keep the classic charm. The game includes quality of life improvements like better inventory management and helpful tutorials. What makes this special is how it perfects the farming formula without overcomplicating it. Everything feels just right: the daily routine, the seasonal changes, the gradual progression. It's the perfect entry point for newcomers and a nostalgic treat for veterans. HARVESTELLA combines farming with an epic JRPG adventure that spans multiple worlds and timelines. You play as a mysterious character who awakens during the Quietus, a season of death that shouldn't exist. The story follows your quest to stop this world-ending phenomenon while uncovering the truth about your identity. The farming mechanics are integrated into the larger adventure. You grow crops to cook meals that help in combat and exploration. The game features a job system where you can become different classes like Fighter, Mage, or Skylancer, each with unique abilities. You'll explore diverse environments from futuristic cities to magical forests, solving puzzles and fighting enemies. The time management system adds urgency. You have limited time each day to farm, explore, and advance the story. The cast of characters is memorable, with full voice acting and detailed character development. The graphics are stunning, with a painterly art style that makes every location beautiful. What makes this special is how it elevates farming from a simple life sim to part of an epic adventure. You're not just growing crops for profit, you're literally farming to save the world. The combination of cozy farming with high-stakes adventure creates something truly unique in the genre. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma brings Japanese folklore to life in this farming RPG hybrid that feels completely fresh. You play as an earth dancer who protects the land from evil spirits while managing a farm in ancient Japan. The farming system lets you grow traditional Japanese crops like rice and soybeans, but here's the twist. You can also tame yokai monsters to help with your work. Imagine having a friendly Oni helping you water crops. The combat is real-time action where you fight corrupted spirits using farming tools as weapons. Your scythe becomes a sword, your hammer crushes enemies, and you can even ride tamed monsters into battle. The story follows your journey to restore balance between humans and spirits with beautiful hand-drawn cutscenes that look like anime movies. You can craft traditional items, participate in festivals, and build relationships with villagers who each have their own problems to solve. The game perfectly blends peaceful farming with exciting adventure, creating something that feels both relaxing and thrilling.
Long and perilous journey, but the fate of this land rests upon your shoulders.
My life force is all but spent. Dancer, I bid you act in my stead. Sorry.
Fae Farm takes you to a magical island where you're rebuilding a farm while uncovering ancient mysteries. You arrive on Azoria Island to start fresh, but quickly discover the land is cursed and needs your help to heal. The farming mechanics are smooth and satisfying. You plant crops, raise adorable animals, and use magical spells to speed up growth or protect your plants from disasters. What makes this special is the magic system that's woven into everything you do. You can brew potions potions using your crops, cast spells to change weather, and even create magical items that help around the farm. The multiplayer lets up to 4 friends farm together online, sharing resources and exploring the island's secrets. You'll dive into underwater caves, solve puzzles in ancient ruins, and fight cute but dangerous creatures. The character customization is extensive, letting you create exactly the farmer you want to be. The art style is colorful and whimsical, making every corner of the island feel like a fairy tale. It's perfect for anyone who wants traditional farming with a magical twist that keeps surprising you. Fantasy Life, it takes the life simulation genre to incredible new heights with its massive world and countless activities. You create a character who can live 12 different lives, from farmer to warrior to chef to wizard. The farming life is just one option, but it's incredibly detailed. You can grow crops, raise animals, and create a thriving agricultural business. But here's what's amazing. You can switch between lives anytime, so you might farm in the morning, then become a blacksmith to make better tools, then turn into a cook to prepare your harvest. The story involves mysterious time distortions and your role in fixing them, but you're free to ignore the main plot and just live however you want. The world is huge with multiple regions to explore, each with unique crops and challenges. You can team up with other players online to tackle harder content or just hang out on each other's farms. The graphics are bright and anime inspired, with smooth animations that make every activity feel satisfying. It's like having 10 different games in one package, where farming is just the beginning of your adventure. Stardew Valley is the indie game that revolutionized farming sims, and it's absolutely perfect on the Switch. You inherit your grandfather's old farm in Pelican Town and escape corporate life to start fresh. The farming system is incredibly deep. You can grow crops, raise animals, make artisan goods, and design your farm exactly how you want. But the real magic is in the community. Each villager has their own personality, schedule, and story to discover. You can befriend them, help solve their problems, and even marry some of them. The game includes mining, fishing, combat, and crafting, so there's always something new to discover. Seasonal events keep the calendar interesting, and the community center restoration gives you long-term goals. The pixel art style is beautiful and nostalgic, with a soundtrack that perfectly captures the peaceful countryside mood. What makes Stardew Valley special is how it respects your time. You can play for 20 minutes or 20 hours and always feel like you accomplished something. The multiplayer lets you farm with friends, making it even more enjoyable. It's simply the gold standard for farming games. Animal Crossing New Horizons isn't just a farming game, it's a lifestyle that millions of people fell in love with. You start on a deserted island with Tom Nook and slowly build it into your perfect paradise. The farming comes through growing flowers, trees, and decorating your island with plants and outdoor furniture. What makes this special is how it follows real time. When you plant something, it grows based on your actual calendar. The game encourages daily check-ins to water flowers, collect fruit, and see what your animal neighbors are up to. You can catch bugs, fish, dig for fossils, and decorate both your house and entire island however you want. The customization options are endless. You can create paths, build bridges, move rivers, and design custom clothing and furniture. The social aspect is huge, with players visiting each other's islands to trade items and show off their creations. Seasonal events and updates keep adding new content throughout the year. The graphics are adorable and colorful, with charming animations that make every interaction feel special. It's the ultimate comfort game that millions of people use to stay sane during tough times. There you have it, the top 15 farming games that'll keep you glued to your Switch. From magical adventures to peaceful island life, these games prove that farming sims are way more than just planting crops. They're about creating your own little world and living life at your own pace. If this video helped you find your next farming obsession, smash that like button and subscribe to SwitchTop for more Nintendo Switch content. Until next time, happy farming!